So anyway, so if you want to understand anything about life, then what I need to do always is just focus on my word I and just live my life in my words and whatever I want in life. But think about it. I mean, why do you want to go and do anything else other than words? And that's the thing. I mean, the words is something that you need to abbreviate. But listen, I mean, if you stick to the words, then guess what? It's more how you feel. I mean, you feel that you are just that kind of guy who wants to do words with all that in terms of life, or you want to understand straight away that you're just somebody who wants the words, yeah? And the words is all you want. But every single time, you must understand that if you focus on understanding your life in words daily, then every single day you're focusing on helping your life to deliver content in different ways. But guess what? And that's the thing. And the thing is words in that moment. And the words of that moment is what you're looking for. I mean, every single time, I'm understanding that no matter what, I have words to say all the time in different ways. And if you're focusing on making sure that you're looking for the words, which is the light. I mean, the words is the light, mate. I mean, it's never darkness, but it's the words that you speak in the darkness. Brush, the words that you speak in the darkness is the words, but if they're together, brush, it's more the words that they have to speak, mate. Brush, if they speak less words with each other, then guess what happens? Brush, then it's more violence. So what you need to realize about life is speaking the words of your life in darkness or whenever you want is something that you realize. But every single day I'm looking to understand something. I'm looking to understand that the words is the way. But it's more how I feel. I feel understand how I can look through darkness in the words. And I can understand that I can go anywhere with anybody in the words. And I can do whatever I want. But that's the way, yeah? And the way is words, man. But the image over here in terms of life where you understand that could be your wife. I mean that could be your husband or wherever it is. But then you understand straight away how you feel. And you feel that it's just that kind of occasion where you can speak all the words to them and you can go and really have whatever you want. I mean, isn't that nice for you? And that's a nice thing for me. But every single day, you must understand that if you want to go and really, really grow for yourself, I mean, if you want to grow for yourself in daily life, you have to understand straight away how I feel. I feel a nice and beautiful compulsion to be able to go and succeed in words more than anything else. But if you're succeeding in words and pleasure, then you're succeeding in the words only. Because the pleasure is never something that really fulfills you, but it's the words. In a sense, so every single day, learn to understand that the words is what you want. But every single day, we're learning how to study. You must understand words is something more than pleasure. So if you understand straight away how to go and really, really dwell upon life in a different way, you're making sure that you're learning that nice and beautiful architecture. But the architecture of what? I mean, the architecture of learning that baseline. I mean, the baseline of what? I mean, the baseline of frequency in your life to deliver content in different ways. To understand that you can always go and learn whatever you want in life. To succeed differently is what you want. But every single day you're learning. When you're learning that nothing else matters except for the words that you say, right? So every single day, you have to learn all the time how that nice and beautiful architecture of life is. That's the thing. I realize that no matter what, if you really, really study upon how many words you say in those moments, in terms of what you're saying now, then you can understand how fun it is with the words instead of what other people are doing. Then guess what? I realize you can find the quality of what you want in the words of that moment. And you can fill it up with the words, but that's the thing. I realize that's a nice and beautiful scenario right here where you're learning that it's much more fun to have one than many. But if you understand that no matter what, that if you're learning how to have I over anything else, then you understand straight away how you feel. But that's the thing. I realize if you feel necessary to understand that the words is much more fun than anything that they're doing, then guess what, bro? Then you understand straight away how you feel. But how you feel is the words. I mean, the words is something of an expression that can explain all that. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, if you're looking at whatever you're looking at in terms of images or anything, you can understand how it feels in that moment to be able to do that. But that's the thing. I realize that the words can explain everything. I mean, the words can explain exactly how it feels in that moment. In a sense, so if you want to understand anything about life, then understand the words of that moment in terms of what they're doing, in terms of all that. So every single day, just focus on understanding that no matter what you're learning. I mean, you're learning how to go and grow yourself, yeah? But that's the thing. I mean, if you're learning all the time how to go and really align yourself into the victory of life over here, you understand that no matter what you're learning, the nice and beautiful architecture of life, where you have that nice and beautiful style toward life, then you're learning. I mean, you're learning that you're just enjoying yourself in the beautiful way of life of words, much more than anything else. Because nothing else matters, man. And nothing else matters except the word you say. So you're just focusing on helping your life to succeed differently is what you want. But look at the words more than that. I mean, look at the words over here every single time. And the words is much more than what they're doing. So if you're focusing on the words much more, then what happens is every single day, you're looking to just enjoy your life in a way that you're pleasurizing the words much more than anything else, mate. And you're just focusing on helping yourself to succeed differently is what you want. But every single day you're learning. I mean, you're learning that nice and beautiful architecture of life, where you're focusing on understanding that you need that kind of scenario where you're enjoying yourself in different ways, and that's the best thing. I mean, the best thing is life, mate. But if you understand straight away that the beautiful aspect of life where it's much more words than orgasms is much more professional than the orgasm, mate. And the words is much more professional than the orgasm, but if you understand that, actually that's the level of communication, which is the words, mate. And the words is what you want all the time. So if you understand straight away, it's never the orgasm, but it's the words, mate. I mean, the words is much better all the time than anything else, man. Or that's what I'm understanding about life, mate. But that's a success that you can give yourself, mate. I mean, guess what? I mean, just talk the words anyway. But guess what? I mean, that's the thing, man. The words is something that's really nice for you, isn't it? I can agree. I can agree it's the words always. Because nothing else matters, man. I promise you. Stick to the words. But food and drink never fucking fulfills you, like. Understand? So focus on understanding that if you understand something about life, I never smoke cigarettes again. I never do anything else other than words, man. I promise you. I mean, never chase pleasure, but chase words. And never chase other people, but chase words. I understand that. I'm winning here. I'm understanding that no matter what, that they go above and beyond to chase pleasure, mate. They're fucking losing, I promise you. Actually, those who are chasing pleasure are losing. And those who you've seen do more pleasure with other people, or whatever it is, have lost more words in those moments. And they're never really happy. Overall. Actually, they're never happy. But what's happiness is speaking more words to help people is much more happiness than the pleasure you have with beautiful women and men. I promise you. Because those people who want pleasure from men and women all together are the ones that need to talk more words. Actually, sooner than later, they'll all find out that they want to speak more words than they do pleasure. I promise you. And why is that? Because pleasure satisfies what you want. It actually explains everything about life too. And that's the thing, man. I mean, you can go in complete darkness and do whatever you want, but go in words, man. I understand that smoking right now, I can see the smoking of cigarettes. I can see this right now. I can see what I can actually do with cigarettes, mate. Actually, cigarettes never fascinates me. I mean, you must understand, I never do cigarettes in my life, but those people who can do cigarettes now, you have to learn how to understand how to speak words. Is what you want. When you want to speak more words than fucking speaking the cigarettes, mate. I promise you, yeah. You want to fucking speak words all day long instead of fucking smoking cigarettes. While I was smoking cigarettes before, I was fucking smoking packs and packs without talking, mate. Yeah. I was never talking words in those moments. That's why it's a fucking waste of time, mate, because that's pleasure activity. And with people who never understand how to speak anything in terms of words, I can end up smoking cigarettes, man. And people who never talk words much, people who never talk much words end up doing drugs, man. I realized although that at year 10 or something like that, I was doing fucking drugs. And I understand at that point, I had some enthusiasm going for myself over here in terms of words, but guess what? I promise you, it's more how I understand. I was never ever close to the kind of individual I am now. But I was never even close to, let's say, reading books much either. And that's the thing, man. I promise you, the thing is, every single day I'm learning. I'm learning how to understand, man, that random scenarios over here in terms of life, I'm understanding that it's all words, man. We learn to see the words over here about everything. And the words is much better than what they're doing. You understand? But what you want to do is Netflix. You can do Netflix with yourself. You can go and do whatever you want, man, in terms of life. But what you want really out of life is to do a great job anyway. But focus on understanding that it's much more how it is, man. I mean, how it is, I understand straight away how I feel. I feel that no matter what, it's more how I feel. I'm doing greater, and every single day I'm looking for that nice and beautiful attitude that it is, man. But it's much more how I feel. I mean, how I feel is a better way of life, mate. But look at the words, mate. I mean, guess what, Brosh? Everything's words. I've seen only words. But the thing is, every single day, if you want to study something, or whatever it is, then guess what, Brosh? It's more how you have to understand straight away how I feel. I mean, you have to understand straight away how you need to go and grow yourself regardless. And that's how it is. I mean, focus on understanding it's more how I feel. You have to go and grow yourself regardless of what you're doing. And then you have to understand that it's more how it is, man. So if you want to go and grow yourself differently, but guess what? Probably it's more how I feel. I feel that you have to go and grow yourself with words anyway. So if you're growing yourself in words, I understand, I experience the word I only. So guess what? Probably it's more how it is, man. And if you want to understand anything about life, man, it's more how you need to grow yourself anyway, to focus on understanding that a man talks words, man. When a man talks words more than he does pleasure, man. Yeah, a woman talks more words than they do pleasure, mate. Yeah. It's more how I feel. I feel that you have to understand straight away how, if you're understanding life itself, mate, then guess what, it's more how you need to go and grow yourself anyway. But that's what it is, man. And the thing about climax or anything about life, man, is just stick to the words. You have to focus on saying that the words is what you want. I mean, the words is something that you have to understand. To never resent anything that happens in images, but talk over the images regardless. And it's much more how you feel. And how you never feel is, I mean, you need to focus on love, man. And that's the thing, man. I mean, that's the thing about life, mate. I mean, if you understand straight away how I feel, that it's just that. I mean, they're just all over the place, mate. I mean, if you understand how you just go and grow yourself differently, then what else can you do, man? I mean, you can see that. I mean, you can see, it's just the words, man. I mean, the words in that moment, anyway. But guess what? I mean, move on, man. I mean, move on from anything that is pleasure. And what can you do? I mean, guess what, brush? The words is something that you have to give yourself the words, man. Brush, they go get any fucking woman that they want, man. And it's more you have to go and give the words that they want, mate. And they want your words, man. And they want to have your words in life. But the words that you have to understand about life is more how you feel. I mean, the words is something that's fulfilling, but it's never fulfilling to be around them in life. What you need to realize about life is just that right there. Where you have to understand that you deserve that always much better than them. Because you have your word I and they have no word I, mate. And that's the thing, mate. I understand that. Maybe. It's much more how I feel, man. I deserve always much more, regardless, man. But that'll be that way. It's more how you have to understand that what you realize straight away is, guess what? I feel like I just have to do my words, man. I have to do my words, and you have to realize something, that it's much more how other people never want to give you pleasure, but guess what? You never need pleasure from them. Bro, guess what? Bro, just go your way, mate. I mean, you must understand that. I mean, you must understand that what's even more satisfying than going with other people is looking at your words much more than other people. And if you're looking at much more in yourself in terms of what you want, in terms of life, then guess what, bro? That's the thing, man. I mean, the thing is that they get to experience something of life over here where it's just pleasure, but you get to experience something of life where it's words. And that's the thing, man. And it's just how beautiful they can be. That's the thing. I mean, that makes me want to cry, mate. But nah, I never cry because of other people, mate. I never cry, man. But the thing is, the pleasure, man. I mean, pleasure wants to make you cry, mate. And the pleasure of life. And that's like never fulfilling, is it? Words are never fulfilling, because guess what happens, man? It's more how it is. And you must understand anyway that I feel you, man. I feel it's more how it is, man. So guess what? I'll move on, man. I never resent anything. The thing is, just if there's no images to watch, then what are you doing, man? I mean, that's why people commit suicide because of pleasure. I mean, understand? Apparently, people commit suicide because of pleasure. I mean, stick to the pleasure more than words, man. And talk over the pleasure. I mean, what makes them deserve that in terms of pleasure? I mean, guess what? I mean, it's never about the pleasure. It's about how they get the fucking pleasure of that. They get something that you've never got. But Rosh, they get something in pleasure that you've never had in pleasure. And that's the thing. Which that's the thing. I mean, they get better imagery, but is it really? Or is it really better imagery? Or it's all equal imagery? Or it's equal imagery, I mean, is it equal pleasure though? Or is it a different kind of pleasure with different type of imagery? Or it's more different type of pleasure with different type of imagery. And that's different. I mean, that's something you never had. Which is something that you never had. But look at eternity, you never had that too. Which everybody in eternity never had that moment. Which everything in eternity never had fucking what I've seen in this life, mate. I mean, that makes me fucking strong. And yeah. I mean, if you see everybody that's gone from this world never had what you see. Which everybody in eternity never had your life. It never has what you see in life. Yeah. I never have what you see in life. It's all different. So all those pornography images or people that you see that have fucking beautiful women, look at those people that have gone from this world. All those men never fucking had that woman either, man. I mean, does that make you feel powerful? Yeah. Look at all the women that went from this world and never had that guy either. Yeah. Understand? Including Jesus, man. So use eternity and the people have gone from this world to measure up to what you see. To understand yourself here. That also people in eternity have never had your life, mate. And they've never had what you see. So that's the thing. I mean, never be against yourself here. I mean, never be against yourself, but talk more. And if you talk more, then you can understand much better. I can see it, man. I can see that most people are just in it for the fuck, man. I mean, they just want to fuck people. That's it. But there's no love between them. But that guy wants to have sex with her one time and she looks fucking good, mate. He just wants her fucking one time and that's it. But having her fucking every single night, mate. That's fucking different, mate. I mean, imagine having a fucking woman or a man that looks so fucking sexy to you every fucking night. Instead of fucking one time only in the fucking 100 years you live life and more. But yeah, there's a big difference. Which now you have fucking pleasure all fucking night with a sexy lady or man or whatever. The thing is, it's never about pleasure either, man. Which is never about pleasure, but pleasure is suffering. Which pleasure is suffering. Which if you want pleasure, which no. Which if you keep your audio going all the fucking way, guess what happens? You cease to fucking eat much more. I mean, guess what happens? If you eat much more, they eat much more words that you say. Which all you have to eat is the fucking words you say, mate. Which there's nothing else to eat, mate, in life. But what I have to do now is I'm understanding it's a bit cold around here. I'm saying that I have to measure up to seeing my finances, mate. And I'll let it be this way. I want to understand something. I have food and drink, I want to understand something. I get my finances right now. And guess what? I understand that. I understand that tonight, I see on the Thursday, I check out. And on the Thursday, I check out here. So that's 1 and 2, and I see 1 and 2 and 3. I see 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I see 5 nights, man. I have 5 nights with how much money? I have to give money, man. But guess what, bro? That's how it is, man. See, now that's the thing. I have $90 and 15. I have $105, man. I have an extra 15. So let's have a look. I mean, $105 with 5 nights. I have 29. I say minus 13. I have $8 a night, mate. I'm excellent. I can fucking measure my night, man. But the thing is, with the words, man, again, if I was with anybody right now, all they have to do now is fucking listen to me all day long. But if they never want to listen to me all day long, then they never want to fucking be around me, do they? That's the thing. If they want to do what they want to do, then go do what you want to do. But what do I do now? I want to fucking Netflix. I want to fucking Netflix. I want to fucking do some music composition. And I want to fucking live my life differently, man. But the thing is, the one-time pleasure with a beautiful woman or man is never enough for you. You need fucking every single night with that beautiful man and beautiful woman to speak words to them. Is what you fucking want. And it's never the fucking pleasure from them that you want, but it's the fucking words that you want from them. Because guess what? They go and fuck the woman or man for one time, and then they never have those people in their lives ever again, mate. And then that fucking hurts them, mate. That fucking really hurts when that person is never with them anymore. Because they had them, but now those people never want them anymore. Because those people never want them anymore because they feel undeserving of that person. Because they just want pleasure from them. And because they just want pleasure from that person, then they're never really together, are they? The thing is, I see women how they just go to anybody to have sex for money, man. You understand? But all they're really searching for is the words, man. And I can give them the words. I can give these women the words all day long. Actually, that's a dream prince, man. Actually, a dream knight in shining armor, man, is somebody who can talk words all day long. Actually, yeah. But when you have a man next to you who is unable to speak words to you anymore, that's when you understand Danny Milivojevic. I'm able to speak words to you even when there's no words said anymore. I fucking keep the conversation going. But they have no words to say to you anymore. And guess what you do now? And then you have to talk more words to them. But otherwise, Danny Milivojevic is talking to you words. I'm that kind of guy. I'm the guy who talks words to you in bed while you're fucking sleeping. I talk words to you all day long. Understand? Yeah. Fucking the soothing voice of Danny Milivojevic is what you want, right? Yeah. What do you think? What should every single day? I should understand that what you want out of life is to grow. But I see how people have pleasure with these women, man. They get sexy women, man. But those women, they give some money to get those sexy women, but they never marry those sexy women, do they? Guess what? Some people get lucky. And are they really lucky? Or guess what? They attract those beautiful women and then marry them. But they stick to one woman and that's it. And then guess what? Whereas as soon as they stick to one woman, they never have that, or Danny Milivojevic does that. Which they never have talking all day long, mate. I do. I have talking words all day long, mate. And then they're fucking searching for Danny Milivojevic, yeah? But Danny Milivojevic gone fucking somewhere else, mate. Because I'm fucking winning. I'm fucking winning, mate. I ran away from them. Because I want to fucking have all the fucking nice and beautiful gist of words, man, that I can say to everybody, mate. You understand? Because they never want to fucking give me what they have. But Danny Milivojevic never needs what they have, because I have all the words. But they need the words of Danny Milivojevic here. But that's why Danny Milivojevic running away, man. But guess what? I mean, that's why I send all my content to them online. And they can fucking find me. And they can find all my fucking content, mate. But they never fucking want to speak to Danny Milivojevic, mate. So Danny Milivojevic runs away. You understand? And that's the way. I ain't running away from them. I'm fucking just giving them words, but they never want my words. So I fucking fuck off from them altogether. I realize that what's important for me is learning something. I'm learning something along the way. I'm learning to just go and Netflix and do some Spotify around town. I'm learning something along the way as well. I'm learning that what I do now is as I listen to Spotify, I listen to Spotify with my computer in laptop only. I listen to Spotify with my laptop only while I talk to you and Netflix, because I fucking have a rotation of everything going on, mate. I make sure you understand. As I grow myself, I'm listening to different albums. I'm listening to Calvin Harris and Ummet Ozcan over here. And Ummet Ozcan's been around the game for a bit of a while, but Jesus Christ is saying he has the passion, mate. Or it is the passion right here. But that's my passion too, man. To have a fucking way of life of words with people. And fucking understand the pleasure too around people here with a beautiful woman. Something of a passion for me too. But guess what, man? That's something, yeah. That's something to have a passion for a beautiful woman while having pleasure with her. And having kids with her for a beautiful woman. That's something of my passion too. But I have to get myself higher. But that's the thing, I move on. Other guys fucking have 2 women having sex with them. That's something that's different. I move on. But guess what? I realize what's more of a passion to me is speaking words than that. It's more of a passion, man. I go the single road with Jesus Christ, man. I understand anyway. So what I want to do is I want to learn how to grow myself regardless. I have everything in the words, man. I understand Jesus Christ. I want to understand straight away how I feel. So I'll just go if I can do some Netflix now, because I don't want to miss out on Netflix, man. I understand that images is something that does fulfill me. I understand that. I have all these new episodes over here that are starting up. And let's have a look at the season 2 over here. And some kind of season 2, man. The thing is, every single day that as I go and grow myself differently, I'm learning different aspects, man. I'm learning something new about life. I'm learning different movies and different ways of something. But what else can you do, man? I mean, just understand straight away how I feel. I feel different, but as I really read people's music and as I go really understand something about life, I just go enjoy my life, because this is something that they never have. They never have what I have, mate. Which they never have what I have, but that's why I'm laughing. I'm laughing and I'm happy, mate, while they're laughing at me. I'm not laughing at them. I'm not laughing at them. I gave them everything in words, mate. Which that's the way. It's more beautiful, isn't it? Which it's all you want in life. I mean, go and understand, listen to music while Netflixing, and that's the best thing, man. I'm learning, man. I'm learning life. I'm enjoying life, but what can you do? I mean, that's never going to fulfill you, because they have all the pleasure with those women, man. And you have to find the words anyway. And then just stick to the words instead of that. Because otherwise, it makes you commit suicide. Or should those fucking guys and women who are having sex with all those guys and men and women, which that can drive you crazy. Which that can lead you into suicide. If you stick to the words, Porsche, it can never get to you. I love I. Porsche, yeah. I mean, understand yourself here, mate. I mean, understand that no matter what, I have to go and really understand how to suss this out. I have to fucking cover myself because it's getting cold around here, man. So what I do is understand that Sydney is getting cold. Because I understand it's around winter now. So what I do is move on, man. I want to get into a better way of life, but I see how women are looking at me over here, and they're looking at me in a way that they say he has finances and he has $1 million. That's all they fucking want from me, mate. They never fucking want my words. I mean, they want to. First today, you want my money, and they want to have sex with me to keep the money in their pocket. They fucking want the money. They fuck all those guys because of the money that they give them. Those guys give those people money, and they fuck a beautiful woman because they gave money for it. Those women never fucking want them because of the words. I promise you. I understand that. And they get fucking sexy woman because they give some money, mate. And that's all. I mean, I understand that. So what I'm doing now is I'm understanding something. That those women who want my money are never going to get me, mate. They're never going to get me because they're fucking stupid women, mate. I never fucking want them by my side, mate. I mean, otherwise I fucking go single, man, altogether. Because I never fucking need a gold digger who wants my money, mate. But it's very difficult to find a woman today who wants fucking words only, mate. It's more how I understand that there is women out there who may find words attractive, but you can never teach a woman how to speak words. That's what you have to understand, and never fall for the looks over the fucking words, mate. I mean, I promise you, the words is so much more than the fucking looks, mate. So if you learn how to understand straight away how you can listen to older albums of people's albums, and guess what happens? Then you learn how to go and really grow yourself differently. And understand that no matter what, the attorney never had what you have in words and images, mate. And I promise you that eternity over here never fucking had what they have either, mate. But she never alone, mate, in that equation. So never fucking feel like somebody's trying to kill you, mate. Because that individual may be you, mate. But if you feel that other people are trying to kill you, it's because you have to understand they may be you who wants to kill you. But learn to understand how you can watch people's images of whatever is going on, and focus on understanding that every single time that you fill yourself up with food and drink in a way that you never get sick, man. You never get sick to the point of anything in life. I mean, just go and talk your words, man. Talk words for yourself. What you want out of life is understanding now that as I grow myself now differently, I'm learning to understand something. I'm learning to just appreciate myself differently, yeah? Which has nothing to do else. But the words just carry me through, mate. Which if you understand how to talk to yourself daily positively, then the words can carry you through your life, mate. Which that's what I do, man. I'm Australian over here, man. But I'm fucking wog Australian, mate. I am someone from Croatian, Serbian background, Australian. But I'm born here. I'm born here in Australia. And I speak Serbian and I speak Balkan. But the thing is that I understand straight away how I feel. And I feel that people are going different ways in whatever they're doing. But you have to focus on understanding that you need to go and grow yourself. But it's more about the words, man. I mean, if you see attractive people and unattractive people out there, then see everybody's attractive in their words, mate. But the physical thing, first there is physically attractive people, first there is physically unattractive people. But is there really? First ask Jesus Christ. When Jesus Christ says everything is physically attractive, and that's it. And that's the thing, yeah? First you have to understand that everything is physically attractive, mate. I never see Jesus Christ saying that anything's unattractive in this life, man. I mean, in the sense, so that's the thing. I mean, you have to understand that everything's physically attractive, but is there something physically more attractive than something else? Ask Jesus Christ that one. When Jesus Christ says, yeah, for Jesus Christ says there is something more physically attractive than something else, man. So that's why you go for physically more attractive than other attractiveness. So yes, everything's attractive. So you may see a level 10 attractive woman, but there's also a level 5 attractive woman. But there's also a level 20 attractive woman. So I'd rather have the level 20 attractive woman because she's more attractive than other ones. But everything's attractive overall, yeah? But I see these guys fucking getting attractive women, but they're just having pleasure with those women. And the pleasure's never the goal, is it? But it's the words with those women, mate. But you must understand, I mean, the words with those women is what you want. But as I was walking throughout life before, I was so afraid to talk to women with words. Because, why? I felt that I was never worthy of words. I felt I was never worthy of words, mate. I felt stupid. I understand now how I'm growing. I'm listening always to different ways, mate. I'm listening to a different story, but it's all the word I understand now. So what I do is I focus on fulfilling myself with images every single day. To just watch all the images out there, and then I understand straight away what's going on around the world as well. And I'm just focusing on something, man. I'm understanding how you can watch these films, and they do fulfill you in images, man. I promise you, this SWAT type of nice beautiful film over here is nice and beautiful too. And I understand one actor over here. I understand I have to go and find the names, mate. I have to do that right away, man. Because I feel otherwise I may forget. I may actually do that, so no matter what, I just do that. Otherwise, it's much more how it is, man. I mean, you have to go after people to give them words, man, because those people don't want to come after you to give you words. But even though I understand that they feel over here that I have words, man, but they never feel much more appreciation for I than other guys, mate. And they never really believe that this man who is Danny Milivojevic is something that is something special in their life, or that is somebody that's going to grow them. But that's the thing, I let them surpass me, mate. I let them go somewhere else, mate, for whatever it is that they need, mate. Because I gotta get what I deserve regardless, because I have the words, man. I could just pick up and I can find attraction on the street, because I found one woman over here, and she came to my basketball performance and she was showing me some rocks over here. And it's very interesting. But guess what? I understand that's attraction, yeah? But is attraction through words, or is attraction through physicality? Well, it's more the words. I mean, she led me to the rocks, in the words. She was showing me her gold over here. When she was showing me some gold over here, and she said that each and every single one of them has a magic power. I said, really? So which one is this one over here? She says, this one's the Spider-Man. I said, really? She's very smart, huh? But yeah, it's something along the lines. I mean, the other one there, the other one has much more better physical looks. But she never fucking led me to rocks, is she? But she fucking has nothing to say, mate, in words, mate. I mean, that's the difference, huh? I was just surprised to see all that. But yeah, but listen to me, first you must understand that other one was talking about something, but she was more talking about her friend. Well, she was a bit lame for me, but she's never lame. I mean, she's never lame, but she was never as smart as the other one in words. Another one can fucking at least show you a metaphor, for fuck's sake, and she can fucking show you fucking rocks of pebbles, and she says, this one here has a Power Ranger. I was like, really? So for fuck's sake. I mean, what color Power Ranger is this one? I'm just making stuff up, but it's just fucking, it's a different thing, man. I understand, but that's different. That's different. And she's smart, but you can never teach that other one that. I mean, the other one has to fucking teach herself how to do that. I mean, you're saying, yeah, I mean, you see the wisdom here? And the wisdom is in the words. But how do you understand, you ladies out there and you guys out there, in terms of how I speak, man? I mean, I'll fucking lead you fucking everywhere, mate, with those words. And yeah, I mean, now you can understand how Danny Milivojevic is. I mean, Danny Milivojevic is so attractive in words, mate. Yeah, I fucking take you everywhere around words, mate. But the thing is, I'm just the words. I'm never gay. I'm never anything else other than the word I. So I'm not saying that Jesus Christ says here it's much more beautiful to go for the words and for the looks. Which it is. Which the words is amazing, man. If you see Jesus Christ's words, I mean, all he wants for you is to inspire yourself. But that's it, man. But now, guess what, bro? Every single time, learn, yeah? I want Jesus Christ to see this. I ask Jesus Christ to see this. I mean, it's more how Jesus Christ reminds me of Nathan Bukic. But she reminds me. Unfortunately, she reminds me of that kind of persona. On some levels, I can see it. I mean, just with long hair. He has got the Jesus Christ has that Metallica thing going. I can see I can see a gold chain around Jesus Christ too. I see a gold chain with a little ring with a dragon on it. I see Jesus Christ reminds me of that one. And he has this nice and white clothing wear on him. And he has black. I mean, he has black hair, but he has a bit of a beard as well. But he reminds me of Nina Bukic, man. I mean, in some kind of ways. I mean, somewhere. First, no. First, everything's the word I'm, like I say. But that's how it is, man. I'm positive about everything. I love everything. I never hate anything. First, now, I never imagined Jesus Christ wearing glasses, though. I never see Jesus Christ wearing glasses. That's why how I feel, man. I understand. I understand Jesus Christ has hair on his legs. I understand that. I can picture Jesus Christ having hair on his legs, man. I see Jesus Christ reminds me of the Zohan. I can picture Jesus Christ being the Zohan. I can actually do that. And think of Nena Bukic here and there. I'll say, yeah. But Jesus Christ is everybody, man. And Jesus Christ has a persona of everybody, man. And it's the words, man. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. That's the funniest thing, man. But guess what, Bronchi? It's more how you have to learn anyway. I see Jesus Christ on the helicopter doing the Zohan thing, man. That's the funniest thing, man. I have to see Jesus Christ doing that, man. I'm just to fulfill the image, man. But that's the funniest thing, man. I mean, Jesus Christ can entertain you in images. Or should Jesus Christ can do anything, man. Or Jesus Christ says, or she's a soothing. Or I mean, it's all the words, isn't it? Or I'm just the word I see, guess what? I'll let it be. Otherwise, God fulfills anything, man. But it's more, yes, I'm saying it's the funniest thing. I just want to laugh, man. But guess what, Bush? It's more how I feel. Bush, nah, I never make fun of anybody. I'm positive about everything. I keep my word I while I laugh, of course. But that's the thing. I mean, keep your word I, yeah. I mean, keep the word I while you laugh at people. But it's not. I mean, you're never laughing at people. I mean, you're never laughing at people. I mean, you're keeping your word I, and you're laughing with them about everything, man. And that's the thing, man. I feel over here. I feel suicide, mate. I feel suicide right here because of the pleasure of life over here. I never commit suicide. It's more how that's adversity there. I see that's all pleasure there. That's all fucking screaming for something to help you, man. That's the words, man. I see that's all words there. I see it's all. You talk yourself into better. I see Calvin Harris reminds me of Calvin Harris reminds me of Ivy nightclub over here in Sydney. See how fucking place where the swimming pool is, man. I see it gives me that vibe. And all fucking drinking alcohol to the music, mate. Gosh, that's a scary place for me to be now. Gosh, is it really? Gosh, yeah. Gosh, it's scary for me to be around people who drink and drive, and also who do drugs around me and who drink alcohol around me, man. But at least I'm on the stage, man. I'm never in the club anymore, man. I can imagine myself going to a nightclub again. But it's more how I feel. I feel eventually I have to. I mean, what? I anyway understand how people are traveling for music and how they're actually doing their albums, man. And they're making tracks here and there, but those tracks really do have a long time process, man. They have to get the vocalist, and they have to give money for the vocalist and all that. But there's always a freeway too. And now people understand my music here is expanding. And my music is expanding, but they can see a broader range of ideas over here that I've given in my radio show. And that's something that they have empathy for already. And I see I'm a member over here, but he's showing me over here that he wants my music, man. But he wants my music eventually. And why is that? Because I show it to him, mate. And if he never wants it like this, now I want him to accept it in front of my face, mate. And he understands that, mate. I actually just try to see this. Especially if he never accepts my music now, or in 10 years' time when he sees me, or guess what? I'm in his face, mate, about it. I mean, this is my album, mate. I mean, he's going to fucking understand that, mate. And he's going to fucking say, I want that on my other label, mate. And yeah, I mean, before you were rejecting them, but guess what, bro? It's more how nobody's rejecting anything, man. Bro, everybody accepts my music. Bro, no, I get a yes, man, from him. I get a yes from everybody, man. Eventually, because the thing is, that eventually I make all these events around town with my music, and then he wants me to see my music eventually. And that's the thing. I understand that, but the words is the way, man. For sure. But then I see all that kind of pleasure there. Pleasure is in the words over here. I just focus on I focus on my world here and my words, man. Focus on other people seeing my life coaching degree over here. Unfortunately, they see, ooh, unfortunately they're gone everywhere, mate. Unfortunately, they're gone everywhere in my words, mate. And that's it, man. I focus on staying to expand myself, and that's the thing. Unfortunately, with my podcasting, that's the thing about my podcast. Or should I just go leverage everything, and it goes into my fucking nice and beautiful leveraging of whatever I have is going into Mega Drive, and all that's going into my YouTube account now for the next few days is my music production. Let it be that way. Actually, I understand that. So what I'm doing now is I'm learning to just go and use my internet here, but guess what? I mean, why? I mean, guess what now? It's more how I feel that a little bit this way, I just keep going with my actual music over here. But guess what? I understand that no matter what, I can go and suss out what to do over here. A little bit that way, and just keep using my internet for now. Which is very smart for me to just keep going with the images over here. I don't want to break up my session here. Not sure though, it's more quick, isn't it? Which it's much more how I feel. The images do satisfy you, and you have to listen to people's music anyway, don't you? Which that's what it is, but I'm learning how people are going about their music sessions, and the more music I create, the better my music experience. But never just as a listener of music, but as a music producer. Now I can see what people are doing around music now. And it's fucking ideas as well, I can see it. So what I'm doing always is my nice and beautiful selfie stick with my phone, which is my Samsung A20 Galaxy, I just found out, is on my lap over here, and I did cover myself with a blanket. I'm focused on staying that woman there. I'm pretty sure she has somebody, mate. I'm sure I understand she runs for the money right away, mate. I realized that situation there. I realized she ran for the money, mate. I can see it, mate. Guess what? I realized, mate. Well, there's no true love between people who run for the money, man. I see her criteria in terms of knowledge, man. But her knowledge, I mean, guess what? I can see a beautiful body, and she looks sexy. But look at the words they say. I mean, those pornography women. I mean, look at the words they say, mate. I can see that. I can see the words in those women. I see how much they have in words, mate. Okay, I can't however say that Charlotte Styles, I say she has much more words than other women there. I can say so. I can say she has far more words than most women in that pornography thing. I can say so. But guess what, bro? It's more how I feel. I feel she's very smart. And guess what, bro? It's more how I understand that I can feel it. It's more how I understand that she's much more fun with the words in there. But she's much more fun with the words, I promise you, than other women in those pornography films. I'm not sure, I guess what, bro, it's much more how I feel that she's saying something here, and she's saying that she loves me. Thank you. But that's how I feel, man. Bros, although I understand. But listen, bros, you understand how it feels to be alone, man, and to never speak words. And it's so fucking depressing when you're never speaking words. I'm fucking talking words much more and talking words much more, mate. And what I want to do is just move on, mate. But those people who break up communication words with you feel like they lost words from you. And guess what happens? Guess what happens? They lose themselves in no communication words. And it's like you lost something big. But yeah, if you told somebody here to help yourself out here about what's going on in terms of life, guess what? Because it's more how I feel. It's much more how I understand that the words is much better than what you want. Which is much more how you want to understand words here. And the words is something that really, really expands your mindset. But make sure you understand that what you need to realize every single day is focus on yourself in a way that you're understanding right now what you need to do in the mindset of the words rather than the pleasure that you do with other people. And understand that no matter what, that if you're understanding how to grow yourself with Jesus Christ, with the words, then understand that's the way for you. And understand how to speak those words out of you to make it happen for you. But that's what you want. And understand I'm helping you guys over here. I understand I'm reading the situation between all. I'm reading the situation between all of you who are listening here. I can see exactly who is here in my life over here and who's listening to me. I can see all of you. But that's how God sees you, man. And that's how God speaks to you. And God speaks to you through me in words. And I'm just a messenger of God, man. But every single day I'm understanding that this woman here who was messaging me, and her name is Daniela Jovanovic. Well, she cuts out the words with me, and guess what? She never wants these kind of words from Daniel Milivojevic. She lost big time, didn't she? She never wants my words anymore. But the thing is that she's very, let's say, a person who never understands Daniel Milivojevic in the words. And I said to her to have sex with me behind the scenes, behind a man. And I went that way to see how smart she is about words, and she fucking just blocks me, and she never wants to talk to me anymore. So that's why I'm understanding that she never deserves me, really, does she? But she's someone I never trust, man. I never trust her because she picks her man over me. And that's why she lost my words in life. But you guys get my words for eternity. And you guys get my words, and you guys deserve me over here. That's why I'm understanding. If you go to anybody like this and you say to them to have sex with you behind other people's backs, or should I start blocking you really quickly? I understand that. But a little bit that way. Versus she feels a massive loss right now. And she feels that Daniel Milivojevic no longer talks to her anymore. Yeah, because the words can see it. Versus she done that to herself. Versus she attracts that for herself now. So what I do now is I move on, man. I have no time for her. Because if they do it once, they do it again. I make sure I understand anyway that I feel that she's approaching I somehow. What I want to do is I move on. I and her went for 10 years of friendship, man. And she fucking does that to me like that. I move on. Just like that. Imagine that's Jesus Christ and I said, have sex with me behind his back. Or her back. But Jesus Christ says, hey, I never need to have sex with you, but I can talk to you. Which at least Jesus Christ is so smart to just talk to me in words. Because he never wants to break up the friendship, yeah? He wants more friends, yeah? But she never wants more friends. She just wants to block people. That's the thing, yeah? That's why she's unaware of that. I'll move on. I'll make sure I understand Jesus Christ here. But I'm just using Jesus Christ as a model here. I'm using that so you guys learn, man. And here we go, man. That album is nice and beautiful. Alright, now what I want to do is I want to listen to something else over here. Let's go over here. I see Kuhn over here. I see Kuhn has some nice and beautiful music, but guess what, bro? It's more how I feel. I feel Kuhn deserves a little search up over here. See Kuhn in terms of the artist Kuhn, mate. See Kuhn's a hardstyle DJ. But look, she has some fucking nice music. She has nice, beautiful music as well. And he has an album of 2021 over here. And he has new music over here. I see beat on the drum. See if you feel the need to. I see. That's a look. He does hardstyle music. But I want to see his hardstyle music. So it's been a while since I've been listening to hardstyle music, but that's how Spotify can help you But if you're getting money for Netflix and Spotify to help yourself, then do it, man. I make sure every single day I'm learning, yeah? I'm doing something different, so every single day I'm learning. And I understand different styles of music, so there's nothing else to do but focus on making sure that you understand that no matter what, that's more how I feel. I understand that. I understand that what I need to do differently is learn something. I have to learn something, but I'm learning that it's much more about the words and how they look. And look through the words of that. I mean, make sure, you must understand that many guys feel low about themselves because a black man or a white man has a bigger dick or some shit than them. But make sure you understand, you look at the words of that. What does the words mean there? The words means there that I have words, man. I have better words than him. I have more words than them. If you have more words than other people that you've done, then you feel much greater than those people, regardless of how big their dick is, man. But the woman goes for the dick, and she never goes for the words. And that's why the dick gets rusty very soon. The dick gets rusty very soon, but the words stay forever. Like Jesus Christ, mate. Go check that out, mate. Go and see that. Bro, the words of Daniel Lavoie here are never fucking rust, mate. Bro, that's something eternal, mate. Bro, that's something immortal. Bro, yeah. Bro, now, if you understand how to grow yourself in words, man, we have to understand that you have to grow yourself, and I never hate you, but I'm learning how to go in that bush with Jesus Christ and talk words, man. Understand, Porsche, that's a connection there. Go through the bushes everywhere, man. Go wherever you want, and go jump over the cliff with words, man. Go fucking everywhere and fly everywhere with Jesus Christ, man, with words. Porsche, it's more how it is, man. But always tie it down to the words, man, that you give people. Well, there's nothing else that helps you, man, except words. But I see that massive over here. I see these people. I see I'm fucking losing words, mate, and really quickly. And it's fucking so dangerous to be in there, man. I see it. But on that stage, is a little stage, mate. And that stage is like a marquee stage, isn't it? I'd say so, mate. But I'm pretty sure they are so arrogant about this. I can see these hostile people, man. They never care about anything else other than hostile. If you fucking play any other music, man, to them, they fucking hate you, mate. They fucking hate you so much, man. Because I see the drug addicts, man, and they fucking never believe in any other music except hostile, man. And that's the thing, man. They only accept you if you play hostile music, man. That's the thing about those people, man. As soon as you come there and play Serbian music, they fuck you off quickly, mate. If you play Spanish music there, or any kind of nationality music, or play the fucking anthems of the world there, they'll fucking kill you, mate. They'll fucking kill you really quickly, mate. I don't want to fucking go there, mate, at all. I see unfriendly people over there. All they want is hardstyle music, English. And English hardstyle music. They never want fucking Serbian hardstyle music there. No. They understand English only. Yeah. I see those people, mate. See, that's their language, yeah? That's their tribe, mate. But I'll move on from that language, mate. I'll move on from that space and of time, mate. I never need to go to those people. I understand that. I never need to go there, but my music is more trance music today. I love trance music. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering as one of those people who inspires me, man, to play trance music everywhere, man. I'm pretty sure. And then there's also Sons and Brothers as well, and many others, man. I have many people who inspire me, but they inspire me through their music, but they never inspire my music completely. Same because I inspire my music completely, man, and never them. I inspire myself to make music, and never because of somebody else. That's the thing. I'm making sure I'm learning something different, man. But the thing is, I understand how it feels. I understand how I feel that I'm just learning something great. But if you understand anybody smart from my past over here with words, I can say I'm the smartest here, but anybody else from those guys, man, I could say it's much more. I see this guy Baxter. I see he's improving his wording over here, but then I got the woman there. Probably, which I got the woman. I could see this woman over here, but It's more how the more age they have, approach. The more age they have, the better they are, mate. Much the better they are with words. I mean, you understand? I mean, who's more attractive here in words over those women, man? Well, I can see Dragana. I mean, she's one of the smart ones there. I mean, she's one of the smart ones in words, mate. I mean, she has 3 kids. I mean, she's attractive too. And she's a businesswoman, but I understand she's gone through a life, mate. But I can understand. But who else, man? I mean, you know what's happening? I mean, guess what, bro? It's more how I feel. That those women have no YouTube channels. Approach, none of them have YouTube channels, man. Which that's unattractive to me. Which is so unattractive to me because none of them have YouTube channels to improve their legacy, mate. I mean, Danny Milivojevic has thousands of YouTube videos to fucking improve his legacy, mate. And that's why I'm understanding that they feel unattractive to me in a way that they're never unattractive, but they're attractive to some degree. But there's something more attractive. I mean, understand? Just like we talk about, mate. I mean, the thing about life is understanding that for me, what's attractive even more is having a YouTube channel. And I'd rather go for a woman that has a YouTube channel than a woman that never has a YouTube channel. Which that's the thing. I mean, that's the attractive factor, isn't it? But which woman out there has a fucking YouTube channel now that's single? Which there's fucking little to none, mate. Which there's fucking little to none right now, I promise you. Her. Which is a little bit that way. I'd rather fucking stay single than. And which one fucking out there has a YouTube channel that's fucking vegan, mate? I said, oh, I mean, how do I fucking find that one? That's a fucking different one, man. Whereas that's a different one. I mean, you have to fucking go for exactly what you are, man. If you find that one, which I see, and which one is it, man, right now? Which I understand that she's fucking lost somewhere, mate. I mean, she's gone somewhere, mate. Which that's the fucking chase, isn't it? Oh. And the chase over here is to find the woman of my dreams, mate. And that's the thing, I find out about this now. So I'm learning something that I just want to continue a bit. That the thing about this is what I found out. That out there's some fucking woman that you need right now, or man, that has exactly your persona. And that's the one you have to fucking chase right now. Regardless, and never fucking make it go, or make them go to anybody else. But who's out there that fucking can be like Danny Milivojevic? I fucking am still yet to find this one. Now, none of them have a word I, mate. So that fucking tells me, right, something. That tells me something now. That tells me something now that all I need to do is be single now for that one. I should be single for that one. Because she comes to you now. Because she's someone who has to come to you this time. I should just cross in this one. But Jesus Christ says here, but in my fucking scenario here, for me to chase this woman is fucking beyond what the fuck, man. I never even fucking understand where to start, man, to chase her. Because she's never even fucking out there for me right now. But if I go single and I just go all the way to the top, then maybe she can see me. I mean, the same, because then the one that's really, really for me can speak those words to me. And that way she can be for me. But otherwise, it's a single road. That's a single road. And then understand that if the woman in this planet never fucking have that kind of ability to speak to me with those words, then I'd be single, because then I found that woman, mate. Then. I'm the woman then. I'm that fucking man, virtue. I'm the fucking kid then. I'm those kids. I'm everything I ever want then. Virtue. Then this world never has what I need, mate. Except I only have I then, virtue. That's all, virtue. So the thing is, for me to stay single, all the way, I'll fucking say all the single, I say, Jesus Christ says, there's small hell is, man. So yeah, but if you find a meat eater, which there's fucking many women here, which there's fucking many women that you can choose from as a meat eater, which yeah, but as a vegan, there's only a small minority of women that you can go get. Which there's a big difference. I mean, 99% of the world is eating meat right now, and there's only 1% of the world eating meat. I mean, there's only 1% of the world eating vegan food right now, and there's 99% of the world eating meat. So if you're a vegan, you have to find 1% of those women that are vegan, and you have to chase those women. Yeah, because they're more like you, aren't they? If you're vegan, then you have to chase a vegan, yeah? That's how it is. But for myself, I'm all this fucking stuff in life, and I see these women all fucking all over the place. So I'd rather never fucking chase them at all, mate. Because if I chase them, then that's less world than if I chase them, then it's less than I deserve, mate. It's so much less than I deserve if I chase them, mate. I never chase them. I have no time for them, mate. I see that, mate.